These styles are great ways to protect your hair or just to give your hair a break. Hey you guys, what's up? It's Madison and I'm here again with Hair.com. Today we are going to be focusing on heatless hairstyles. This is Mariah, and I'm going to start with her dry hair by misting it with just a little bit of water. And I'm also going to use the L'Oreal Professionnel 10-in-1 spray. This is going to give me a little bit more control when I'm trying to braid, especially to get those little baby hairs or any broken hairs that she might have. And it's also going to condition the hair while it's sitting in this style. I'm going to start the braid at the front of the hairline using 3 strands just like you would for a normal braid and crossing each side over that middle strand one at a time. So if you haven't French braided before, as you continue down the back of the head, you'll add a section of hair to both of those outside sections each time and continue crossing it over the center strand. And then from there, you can either secure the braid and tie it off, or you can continue down with the braid. But for Mariah, we decided to do a fishtail braid. Take a small section from the outside of either side and continue crossing them over each other, adding them to the opposite side. So just a little tip, when you get to the back of the head, behind the neck, you can either have your client, or if you're doing the braid on yourself, just tilt your chin down to create a little bit more tension so that the braid stays super close and you don't get that looseness underneath the neck. We did it on dry hair so that it would be completely dry by evening if you wanted to switch to a different look for the nighttime. You can always do it on wet hair and sleep in it overnight and wear that for day 2. We've let this style sit for a couple of hours and we're going to transition into another style. When I release the braids, we should see that the hair is naturally waved. I love Next Day Hair. It's a texture spray from L'Oreal Professionnel, and I'll just spray it in there to help shake up the hair and add some volume. And now she has this awesome full wavy hair, so she can go out and have a completely different look. Now, using that texture that we created from the braids, I'm going to make a super full and fun ponytail. I just want to section the front of the hair out of the way from the crown to behind the ears, and I'm going to start with the hair in the back of the head. I like to use some sort of hairspray like this Infinium 4 from L'Oreal to control the hair that's underneath. You want to make sure that this looks super clean because people are going to see that from the side and the back. Once I've got that underneath section super clean, I'm going to go ahead and secure the ponytail with an elastic at the very top of the section. And the last thing I'll do to create the illusion that the 2 ponytails are one is go ahead and back comb at the base of the ponytail, moving to the top. And this is just going to allow me to spread that hair and cover that bottom elastic. And now I'll let the top down and I'll kind of play around with the texture that I want. And I'll just secure that second ponytail right on top of the other one. Notice how creating the 2 ponytails is going to add extra length and extra volume. And there you have it. You have 3 different hairstyles, 1 foundation, and no heat at all necessary. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Hair.com, and you can always find me on Instagram at Madison Sullivan Hair.